idea of like it's just noise. Like you're like, all right, I've heard this 20 times, da 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 da. So when I do try to switch topics real quick, it's to keep you guys engaged, right? Like, you guys have tasked me with controlling the stream. So I'm trying to keep you guys entertained. I'm not trying to bore you to death. I know some of y'all at work, some of y'all driving trucks. I want you to be entertained. Hey, so let me just switch up for a quick second. We're going to get back to that. Did y'all see this? I don't even know if I want to give no commentary on this. So Desiree Perez, daughter, secretly recorded. And by the way, well, first of all, yeah, we're not putting this up on my YouTube. Desiree Perez, daughter, secretly recorded a bunch of messages, a bunch of like videos with her and her mom is talking that shit. Listen to this, chat. Listen to this. So these are secret recordings. Look, she recorded the camera. I guess this is a Ring camera or something like that. Look at this. Look at this shit. Now, one of these conversations, supposedly Desiree Perez admits to her daughter, I think it's her daughter in the bed, this is her. She admits to her, yo, Roc Nation was doing so bad during COVID, we had to go to the billionaire owner. If you don't know, Roc Nation it's a subsidiary of Live Nation, right? Yes, Jay-Z owns like supposedly like maybe like 51%, but it's Live Nation. And it's probably like 49% because Live Nation wants the majority of every company they own. They're a conglomerate. I've told you, monopoly a lot of times. But apparently they said that Roc Nation was doing so bad in COVID, they had to go to the billionaire owner of Live Nation and ask for a loan. Here's this.
Like one time during the COVID stuff when everything was shut down, Mike overhead $250 million a year. Mike's the CEO of Live Nation, my partner, the multi-billionaire company, Live Nation and Ticketmaster. We needed $40 million.
Chad, didn't I tell y'all? Live Nation, they own Ticketmaster, they own Rolling Loud, they own everything. Live Nation can never be beaten. Trust me. Going against The Rock, it's like going against Live Nation. And Live Nation done humbled a couple artists who think they could go on tour without him. There ain't no big artist going on tour without Live Nation. Taylor Swift, Live Nation. Bad Bunny, Live Nation. Abel, Live Nation. Drake, Live Nation. Drake even said, I'm a slave to Live Nation. You can't go against the nation, man. Anyway, we never knew this about Roc Nation.
During the COVID stuff when everything was shut down, Mike overhead $250 million a year. Mike's the CEO of Live Nation, my partner, the multi-billionaire company, Live Nation and Ticketmaster. We needed $40 million just to stay alive. I called them Michael Rapino.
Michael Rapino. Ooh, we're going down a rabbit hole here, chat. We're going down a rabbit hole. Michael Rapino. Who is this guy? He's a Canadian-American businessman and the CEO of Live Nation. Let's see how much money let's see his net worth. Oh, he got paid $140 million for being the CEO. In 2022, 2023, he got paid $24 million. Ooh. His net worth, they claim, is at least $800 and some million. And keep in mind, he's a CEO. He's just a CEO. So Desiree Perez, the CEO of Roc Nation, had to call the CEO of Live Nation, ask for a check that they could pay their overhead. So we get to find out. Yo, the daughter, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Desiree Perez's daughter. Yo, Desiree Perez's daughter, I know you've been like reaching out a little bit. I would love to interview you. Trust me, I would like literally, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd probably pay you, even though you don't need money because Desiree Perez is your mom. I would love to interview you, except I don't want to go to jail and I don't want to get deleted off the internet. Okay, I'm scared of Roc Nation. Yo, that's your mama? I'm just gonna sit here and be like, it's one of those things. I'm like, sip tea. I would love to really talk to you because you probably know some shit. That's your mama. But I'm deathly scared. I ain't scared of no rapper. Not one rapper. Well, except if they're from Chicago, I am. But no other rapper. But Roc Nation, I'm good. So I do not want to interview you, but But if you leak some shit, I'll cover it.
During the COVID stuff, when everything was shut down, my overhead.
So now we found out, at least in 2022 or 2021, Roc Nation overhead was $260 million. Wow.
$250 million a year. The CEO of Roc Nation, my partner, the multi-billionaire company, Roc Nation and Ticketmaster. We needed $40 million just to stay alive. I called them, Michael Rapino. I said, Rapino, we're in the district here, Desiree. I might not be here 6 months from now. Sink or swim.
Wow. So she calls the billionaire owner up and says, I might not be here 6 months from now. Meaning this company could go under. I might get fired, right?
I hope you're here when things get better. I can't help. Basically, Roc Nation is fucking done if I had to write you a check. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Roc Nation is fucking done if I had to write you a check. Mm-hmm. I said, I got this. And I play with cash flow. I'm a survivor, right? And so much so, he runs a multi-billion-dollar company, and he had a meeting with his whole 20,000 staff. He said that he wished everyone could run the company like Desiree runs Roc Nation. I say all that to you to say, it's sink or swim here. I know. Right now. It's like, there's nothing like, anyway, my real point was, it was sink or swim then. One person, when I said, okay, so we gotta do this, bring the people back, and I'm in the middle of this craziness going on. I was really crazy. Remember, I almost died. I almost died. I had this little thing that no one's ever been able to figure out. And I'm sitting there, I'm going through this, and you gotta do it like that. And the one girl, she was my chief of woman, she was my chief of staff. She said, and how are you? Are you okay? And I was like, that's weird. Like, I'm not even used to that. Like, everybody always depends on me so much. Yeah.
So I think she says that she somehow got out of the hole without the billionaire owner, but she said this is why she runs Roc Nation, because Roc Nation was not supposed to be here. They were about to fold. They were begging the CEO of their parent company for money, and somehow she was able to do it, and that's why the parent company CEO gives her credit, because she does the shit. Y'all want to be friends with Desiree, but I feel like it's like too much evil going on over there. It's like too much. Like it's like as soon as I'm friends with them, you're gonna hear a Fat Joe story about me that I'm on all fours, and there's two chicks behind me. One's rimming me and one's knuckling me, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to Ak? What happened to the Ak we love? How is he getting knuckled?" Yeah. So me, I'm gonna go like this. I see these Roc Nation niggas. I'm gonna go like this. They're gonna be like, "It's Hov, it's The Rock." I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna run into the light. Hopefully, like, if they vampires, they can't come out there. I don't know, but God bless Roc Nation, and bless me.
Like, one time during the COVID stuff when everything was shut down, my overhead $250 million a year. The CEO of Roc Nation, my partner, the multi-billionaire.
Now, what I think happened. Let me give you a little context. I know I'm the biggest pause king, right? Well, all pun intended. Remember, Roc Nation is owned by Live Nation. Live Nation, their main business is touring. They own Ticketmasters. They own all of the venues. Live Nation owns all the venues. Like, again, I got a check from Live Nation when I did my birthday show. The event, Gramercy Theater, is owned by them. They have exclusive contracts of dates in Madison Square Garden, in Barclays, in all of these places. If it's not sports, which the NBA comes in, or like the NHL, they basically get exclusive contracts that no other company could go in on certain dates. So they basically own all these, and any smaller venue, they just buy it or license it to exclusive Live Nation events. You get what I'm saying? This is why, which is funny. Like, by the way, Gramercy Theater went great this time with us, and they're actually even saying, "Yo, bring your birthday show back next year. Maybe we could do 2 shows." Perfect. Here's what happens. Remember the year before I tried to do a show there? I had to talk to the Live Nation Northeast Connect, And I know Charleston White keeps denying it. I don't know why he ever denied it, but nigga, they said that a senator, it was some Asian nigga, it was a senator. It was like one of the New York State senators. New York State senator. There's some Asian nigga that's a senator over there. Who are they? Hold on. I'm gonna just type Asian New York senator. I don't know. It's one of them. They said the state senator, it was either some type of political nigga that was in New York, hit them up. This is right after Charleston White said some shit about Asian people. Like, he literally said some crazy shit about Asian people. The Senate, somehow Asian people got to the senator or like one of their reps. I can't remember. It's probably this. It's probably this guy. No, this is a woman, right? I remember they quoted in the email, or not on the email. They actually told my assistant on the phone. And they were like, yo, the senator called over, and the person you're having an event with said some crazy shit about Asians. And then they start chastising me. They're like, yo, we did our research about Charleston White. He says crazy shit all the time. You should have known that. So they basically started accusing me of trying to finesse them, like I was trying to bring a hateful person in there. Which this time around, I was happy that, I think that was water under the bridge. They didn't say nothing about that. They were happy to work with me. They were like, oh, no, Akademiks, we like you. I'm like, oh, okay. I know I don't have the best reputation, but it was good enough. And by the way, Charleston White cleaned up his act truthfully, too. Like, he's not saying stuff about, he was wilding about Asian people. But anyway, the point of what I'm trying to say is that Live Nation made that cancellation. They said, no, nigga, it's over. We're not doing that. And they own, either they own or they have exclusive license to that event, where if you're going to book, or that venue, if you're going to book the venue, you got to go through them. Why do I say this? I'm telling you that Live Nation is a conglomerate. Now, how does this connect to the other point? I know I just went on two tangents. In 2022 or 2021, let's say COVID era, Live Nation, their entire business was probably down 80%. There were no tours. Nobody could go on tour because of COVID. So remember, no matter Roc Nation, all that bullshit, like most of this stuff is live events. Their name is Live Nation. So because live events was pretty much out the door, I'm pretty sure they cut the budget of what they were given to their subsidiaries, right? Okay, this is your budget for this year. Da, 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 da. Everybody's shit is lowered, and then overhead sometimes, because I know for my company particularly, I didn't do PPP loans. You know what I mean? I had to either make a commitment to keep paying employees or fire them, and I was like, all right, I think this is going to be a year. I think I'm gonna just take the hit for a year. Some companies either took the hit for a year or they didn't. They're moved for the year. That's why I think we're hearing that conversation. Live Nation's, I don't think it's a Roc Nation thing. I think it was a Live Nation thing. They couldn't tour. They couldn't do their main business. So money is down, budgets are down, and then Roc Nation is feeling the squeeze, but somehow they survive. And this is what she's talking about. That was a sink or swim moment for Roc Nation, because Roc Nation wasn't getting as much support from Live Nation because it's COVID. Nobody's live or outside.
During the COVID stuff, when everything was shut down, my overhead $250 million a year. The CEO of Live Nation,
Yo, $260 million a year is their overhead? Wow. And that's what y'all want me to go up against, chat? Y'all want me to beef with Roc Nation and go up against a fucking company that pays out $260 million a year. Really? Really, nigga?
Partner, the multi-billion dollar company, Live Nation and Ticketmaster. We needed $40 million just to stay alive. I called them, Michael Rapino. I said, Rapino, there's this issue here, Desiree. I might not be here 6 months from now. Sink or swim. I hope you're here when things get better. I can't help.
Oh, it's the CEO told her I might not be here in 6 months. So she asked for a loan. yo, we need some more money from the parent company. That CEO says, I might not be here. Why? The whole company's down. Remember, it's COVID. Live Nation can't put on tours and sell out concerts, right? So they're like, the guy's saying, I can't help you right now. It's sink or swim. I hope you're here once we're out of this era. And somehow Desiree Perez keeps Roc Nation afloat, makes it out of the era, and he respects her for it because he had to tell her no.
Basically, Roc Nation's fucking done if I had to write you a check. Mm-hmm. I said, I got this. And I play with cash flow. I'm a survivor, right? And so much so, he runs a multi-billion-dollar company, and he had a meeting with his whole 20,000 staff. He said that he wished everyone could run the company like Desiree runs Roc Nation. I say all that to you to say, it's sink or swim here. I know. Right now. It's like, there's nothing like, anyway, my real point was, it was sink or swim then. One person, when I said, okay, so we got to do this, bring the people back, and I'm in the middle of this craziness going on. I was really crazy. Remember, I almost died. I almost died. I had this little thing that no one's ever been able to figure out. And I'm sitting there, I'm going through this, and you got to do it like that. And the one girl, she was my chief, a woman, she was my chief of staff. She said, and how are you? Are you okay? And I was like, that's weird. Like, I'm not even used to that. Like, everybody always depends on me so much. Yeah. I carry everything. That's what you.
Wow.
One time, during the COVID stuff, when everything was shut.
So this is Desiree Perez's daughter.
Okay. Is this company based in New York?
Yes, based in New York.
They have an office down here, or how is this working?
Yeah. We got an office down here also, but he's a contact up there in New York.
Okay. All right.
So just to make this clear, Mr. Batida was only supposed to be doing surveillance on,
that's it.
On the subject that you named
Correct.
a little while ago?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And
Was he doing something else other?
No.
Was he doing anything else other than that?
No, sir. There was a complaint
Okay.
about him being followed, and we're just investigating. We're trying to verify what he was doing and how he was doing it.
Again, because Mr. Batista, he's all over the place right now.
Gotcha.
And he wouldn't.
He's a hot for bro. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, does he have a PI license to be doing surveillance?
Yes, he should have a license. His license. Do you have his license with him?
I have a firearms license and an old security license that he has. He has not given me a PI license.
Yeah, like I said,
He doesn't have one. Is he supposed to be having one working with you?
yeah, he should have a license. Yeah.
He does not. He says he does not have a PI license.
Okay. Well, I guess we got to straighten that part out. But
So apparently, Desiree Perez hires a guy, a private investigator, to go follow either. I don't think it's her daughter. I think it's her daughter's boyfriend, because that's a whole beef. Desiree Perez has a daughter, and let me tell you this: is Desiree Perez, is she an immigrant? Let me tell you this: nobody cares about their offspring's love life or what they do for a living, except immigrants. Immigrants is like, if you come from an African family that just came over here and got their citizenship, you gotta go to college and be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. They're not playing with no social worker. You know why? Your family's looking at you like, I did all the sacrifice for you. You better not fuck this up. You better not fuck this shit up. So the whole beef here is Desiree Perez doesn't like the fact that her daughter is dating some nigga who she thinks is a bum. That's the beef. And she's doing the most. She thinks that the guy's bringing her down paths that she don't like. She's even down to get her Baker acted, which is bring her into the mental institution. But before that, she's hiring PIs. She's hiring a PI to follow and figure out all the dirt. So I got to figure out, is Desiree Perez like an immigrant? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was an immigrant, right? Well, my mama did all this stuff. She upstairs, by the way. Mama Akademiks is upstairs. Yo, my mama been here for 4 days. She been cleaning for 4 days. I've never seen something like this. Chat, tell me, I gotta buy my mom something. I gotta buy my mom something like nice. Real talk. Like, honestly, we might have to go shopping on Chanel.com. My mom been here for 4 days. First of all, I've never seen my house this clean. That's a fact. But my mom been cleaning for 4 days straight. I've never seen something like this. My mama been cleaning for 4 days straight. 4 days straight. I've never seen this. I love my dogs, but my mama taking better care of my dogs than me. My mama's like, she's checking the temperature. She's like, Pluto's breathing too hard. Bring him in. I'm like, Mama, Pluto is a gangster. My mama is doing too much. She's doing too much. My mama is doing too much. My mama had eye surgery last month. I'm trying to tell her to chill. The first day she came, I swear my mama cleaned for 16 hours. I told my mom, because no matter how old you are, your mom still think you're like 8. So my mom's like, bring this out. I'm like, Mom, this is my house. I really want to be like, this is my house. I'm paying the bills. But you can't say it in front of your mama. So you like, okay. Julia, bring the garbage out. I'm like, okay. Do this. Lift up there. I'm like, oh my God. My mom been cleaning for so long. So I tried to tell her, I said, Mama, you've been cleaning for like 8 hours. I was like, yo, you got eye surgery last month. You know, they did some shit to like clear up some shit. Anyway, she good. Take a break. I said, yo, I got the TV on. Like everything is good. The pool's take a break. My mom don't want to take a break. It's kind of crazy. My mama is on a generational run of not. What's the point of me retiring my mom if she gonna come to my house and work like she's like, my mom at my house working like she don't got her papers. So anyway, my mom been cleaning my house. She'll find something to clean. Something. So now I'm like, yo, Jesus Christ. Chat, I gotta buy her a gift. Something like that. Like, she's upstairs cleaning right now. Like right now she's cleaning. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a little TMI, but yo, I think I'm getting a little bit too. So my mom came. First of all, my mom don't like. My mom is so Jamaican old school. She don't eat regular chicken. She go to a butcher shop and watch them kill the non-GMO chickens that's organic, and she brings that meat. She does not want to go to the. My mom was on some shit. Anyway, so she came here, and she usually cooks. So she cooked. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm Jamaican. Anybody ever eat chicken foot? Mama cooked chicken foot. I always ate chicken foot. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I think my taste buds evolving a little bit because my mom made the chicken foot, and I didn't want to eat it this time. So my mom seen me go in there because I was like about to serve up a plate for myself, and I was like, what the fuck, chicken foot? Like, Mama, I thought this was like when we were broke. Like, we rich now. We good. So my mom made chicken foot. Bumbo clot. So, she not here. She can't hear me. So anyway, she made chicken foot. And I'm like, Mama, we not eating chicken foot still? We not eating chicken foot? Like, we good now. So she made some chicken foot. Anyway, after she seen I didn't eat it, she's like, oh no, what you want me to make something? I'm like, Mom, just stop. So does anybody have a problem? You probably have to have an African or like a Caribbean mother. My mom been at my house, and I retired her. Okay, I don't know if you ever seen some video was on Instagram. I bought her a car for her birthday. Then I retired her the next June. For her retirement gift, I got her a $10,000 Chanel bag with $30,000 inside the cash. Quit. This is around COVID time because like my mom had a breathing issue. She had to get like some, I think, surgery on her nose. Said, you're wearing masks all the time. No, we gotta get you retired. Fuck that. We're not waiting for 65. Fuck all that shit. I got her retired. Here's the problem. My mom don't stop working. I want her to stop working. So she comes to my house, and I ain't gonna lie, my house looking amazing right now. But she is working like it's going out of style. So like as a kid, you can't. I'm not a kid, but you can't tell your mom stop. Your mom runs the shit when she comes through. So I'm like, you want to take a break? No, Julia. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. So anyway, my mom been here working like 13-hour days just cleaning my house. And I'm like, what's the point of me retiring you if you're going to, like, how about you come here and we hire maids or some other people to do it? But she's on it. So, Chad, y'all gonna have to help me pick a gift for her. Like, she's doing too much. Like, too much. Too much. Too much. Frog legs. Who said frog legs? Somebody said she bored. Somebody said she bored, Slime. Get her a man. Oh, hell no. I'd rather give her my bank account before I get. One thing I say about my mom, that's the one thing I respect. I respect it so much. Like, my mom just dedicated her life to her kids and, like, just stop fucking, like, to stop, like, dealing with men or stop, like, chasing men, right? Like, if she had a boyfriend, but she's, like, she was just like, I got 3 boys. I got to make sure they're all successful. They're all living their best lives. And I was just like, this is the most selfish or selfless stuff you could ever do. She stopped chasing dudes. Never. It was like, yo, I got 3 dudes. I got 3 boys. If they can't come on a vacation, I don't want to go. I live with them. I love them. And this is why I got to give her all my money, right? But anyway, I got to buy her a gift. She's upstairs. I'm telling her to stop working, bro. I'm trying to tell her. Bro, she's cleaning shit that I cleaned. And I'm like, it's just like, yo, when's the last time this been cleaned? I was like, I cleaned it like 3 days ago. But I can't tell her that because my clean and her clean is 2 different things. Anyway, that's my life. It's all good. But I only bring that up. First of all, it's a liquor I was drinking to burp. But I bring that up because the way how Desiree Perez is on her daughter's ass, she's mad that her daughter is with a YN. The YN don't really got no job. He kind of like a bum low key. She on her daughter's head. Like, you could tell. Even the speech is basically trying to tell her daughter, yo, you have to be successful. Like, you have to be successful. Trust me. This is what this speech is about. Yo, I done did all type of shit for you to get here. You got to make it. And I was just like, it kind of reminded me of my mom. But I think that's an immigrant thing. No disrespect to people who were born here. I think it's an immigrant thing. When your mama come over here and she had to do all type of shit for you to get good, she's like personally invested in your success. So you can't just fuck off and be like, I'm just lazy. So she's giving her the speech. I'm gonna find out if Desiree Perez is an immigrant. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, so she hired a PI. She hired a PI to fucking stalk Desiree, to stalk her daughter and her man. This is why this conversation is happening.
Giving you a ticket for that. Your account is completely washed off. I'm giving you a ticket for that. Okay? Now, for future reference, if you're going to be carrying a firearm in the center console, carry it on you.
Speaking of which, first of all, I'm never getting I want my mom with no nigga ever, okay? But if you ever see me and my mom text message, hold on, I got to cover her name. My mom sends me, this is my high school graduation picture. Look at this. Look at this. Look, with the little message. I don't want to show the message. She just sends me messages all the time. I'm like, Mom, like, what the heck is going on in your mind? She's like, yeah, just remember, this is you. It's like my mom is like she's just like constantly like motivating me. I'm like, what could I give my mom? Chat, let's figure out a gift. I got to give my mom something. Jesus Christ.
Okay, like that, you don't have these types of problems. Because 20 years ago, when I was a private investigator, I carried my gun on me. I'm working out here as a police officer now. My gun is on me. There's no reason for me to keep it up here, keep it down here. You hit the brake, the gun's going to fall, and then it's a safety hazard for you, possibly for everybody else. Okay, for now, aside from this investigation, I've concluded my traffic investigation. I'm issuing you 3 citations. Okay, and you're free to go as far as I'm concerned and let these gentlemen finish talking to you. All right.
Okay, so this is the PI that Desiree Perez, hired to track her daughter and the guy. What's this? Here you go. I don't know this. Now, the reason why So Desiree Perez has been striking every page that puts up anything of her. This is why her daughter is saying, and she says, stop the tactics with the copyright stuff, because Roc Nation has been filing copyright strikes against people who are posting this stuff. This is why this won't be on my YouTube. And if you're wondering why we're now on King Akademiks, Roc Nation. Let's just another reason why I want to smoke with them, right? Oh shit. Oh, she was there? Let's hear this.
Thing so that you guys can hear me better. It says I'm still going in and out.
Hold on.
Still going in and out. Still going in and out.
Wait, how do I skip forward? Oh, here we go.
So, get to the live, so I'm hoping that everything is okay with her right now, because
yeah, I'm trying to hear Desiree's daughter. Come on.
So I'm reading the comments right now, guys. Yeah, so we were not originally. I'm back. We're not asking about things that aren't about the scope of the case. It's because I had one to go on the phone.
I'm trying to hear her voice. I can't hear it. All right, this is bullshit. Okay, cool. Should I call? Somebody said whack. Should I call whack? Yeah, Miss Whack or something? Yeah, look at these things. Look, hey guys, Oh, okay. Let me just stay out of this shit. Here you go. Try another narrative. You're not the victim in public record. And what's this?
Hey everyone. So I want to clear this up. The alleged incident supposedly happened January 16th, 2022. Tune into Jaguar Rights and my interview part 2 for the full down breakdown and explanation of that incident that's being used against me and my husband to blackmail us and to try to change the narrative. Now, every picture that I submit here, I decided to put one photo per every month of the year after January 2022 all the way to 2023, one photo per month. I obviously have more photos and videos, but to not bombard everybody on socials, I did one photo per month for 2 years after this alleged incident. A concerned mother would not be participating, speaking, engaging, loving, taking on trips, inviting to the home, babysitting nephews, grandchildren, all of that, and still allowing my husband to live and be around.
Now, remember that this whole beef is Desiree Perez. She's a made woman, right? Yeah, she snitched back in the day. Who cares? She doesn't want her daughter dating a bum. All of this is because she feels her daughter is dating a bum ass nigga. So she's down to violate, put that nigga in jail on some Tory shit, if she could make sure her daughter, and that's why I asked if she's an immigrant, because she's so invested that her daughter turns into exactly what she planned. Like, you could tell it affects her that her daughter is with a guy who she feels is a bum.
My grandfather and family members. So here is the proof of that so that everyone can stop the nonsense. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, let me call Whack real quick. Wait, I call Whack. Wait, what?